Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another website review. It has been a hot minute since we last did one of these, and I thank you guys for your patience. Uh, I will say that I apologize for the background. I know I normally have a nice little virtual green screen, and it's nice, but due to extenuating circumstances, I now have to run Linux on my machine, and hadn't found a replacement for that just yet. But moving on. Today we're looking at a local restaurant to my hometown of Wilmington, Delaware, and that is Drop Squad Kitchen. Now, just a little 30-second blurb just because I love local business and I want to support it. Drop Squad is the only vegan food that I will touch. I've only ever had them once or twice, but I can vouch that whoever designed their recipes is not a vegan because they know exactly what a cheesesteak is supposed to taste like, and until you get to the aftertaste, it tastes exactly like a cheesesteak while you're eating it. But we're not here to discuss Drop Squad's food, we're here to discuss their website. So, I want to say right off the bat, before we get into some of the more nitpicky negative stuff, design-wise, dropsquadkitchen.com, and you can check that out. Not putting a link in the description because last time I did that, I got a strike. Yay. But from a visual perspective, it is fantastic. So, it's got nice colors. They use high-resolution photos. They take great glamour shots of their food. I love their use of font and the contrast of the almost gold on the white with the almost navy blue, almost black coloring of the letters. I love how they used pictures that look realistic. Though I'm not sure if that's 4K, but it's immaculately detailed. I can see some of the compression from it. Might be a JPEG because I can see where they cut out some of the quality, but I digress. And the other thing I want to note is their number and their link to the email, which is just a mail to link, are both in big font, which I can't begin to tell you how many websites I see have a little bitty tiny logo saying here's the button to call us, here's the button to email us. Nobody ever looks at it. They just bit the bullet and made it big because you're not going to get business if people ain't contacting you. So I love that. So, like I said, fantastic. All around great website. I do have a couple little nitpick things that I do want to like nick at. Firstly, it's unsecured. Cardinal there's you can't. Thankfully, the rest of the website doesn't actually process sensitive user information. Therefore, we don't have to worry about our information being compromised. But having an SSL does keep us as users safe in the event that the site might be compromised. The second bit I want to talk about is we have some dead links. So if I open in a new tab, cooking classes, thinking, oh, I'll make some vegan food, that's cool, nothing's found. And for those in the development world that are watching, as part of Scrum and Agile development, don't ship anything that's not done. And at least for the web developer's definition of done, you can't have dead links that go to a page showing that there's nothing there. At the very least, when I click cooking classes, if you look up at this URL, what should show up is maybe is that, which is effectively whatever the URL is with that at the end, which just it does nothing. It just keeps refreshing the same page. My second little nitpick is with the menu, which is kind of a departure from how good the homepage is. It's just walls and walls and walls and walls of text. And then you have a nice little order and a call, which is, I love the simplicity of that. That's fantastic. But, and I also love that the fact that they foregoed the about page and just had people see their core values and their philosophy right where they're ordering their food. But that doesn't separate the fact that, they got a lot of cool names for all their dishes. The Deja Vu sounds like a really cool dish, but like a nice, interesting salad to get. But I'm not seeing what it looks like. I'm just taking your word for it. When you have all these nice high-res photos, you would think you could just shrink them a tad and stick them here. So it kind of makes my eyes glaze over just subconsciously. The other issue I have is I want to get back to the homepage. I can't get back to the homepage. There is nothing here that allows me to get back. I literally have to go over to the URL, hit backspace, and hit enter. Now, that's not a problem for the average user under the age of, say, 65. We all, or 55. We kind of understand that that's going to work, but even then, it's so inconvenient. And for some people who don't have a high level of technology literacy, you have to make sure that you have to make your website usable for people of all ages. It can't be super confusing. At least the graphical user interface can't be. And lastly, it fails what I call the 3 scroll test. You take a mouse, take the thing, and you scroll 3 times, and in those 3 scrolls, you should see everything you need to know about the website. Because at the end of the day, the human attention span in the year of our Lord 2020, you got 3 seconds to catch somebody's eye before you've lost them forever. Goes with social media posts, same goes with websites. Maybe 5, maybe 10 seconds if you're extremely lucky, but just 3 is the benchmark. So while I understand why they slowed this down a little bit, so people can appreciate the food and the looks. If I just want to get to your email and your phone number, I gotta scroll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And that's unacceptable. All the important, relevant information is down here at the bottom. And while this is a very gorgeous website, you could have dispersed that information throughout this homepage. It doesn't even if it doesn't pass the 3 scroll test, you can still have it where people need it. Have a button here. Have the 2 buttons saying call us, email us, and then just have them link off, But yeah, Drop Squad has a very, very, very good website. I'll give them that. From a looks perspective, it's beautiful, but it's missing some core key features of a user friendly website. It's not done per se from just a end user perspective. It's not completely secure, and outside of the homepage, the menu is a tad bit bland, and which is surprising for an establishment that has a level of which has a vibe that has just an energy about it that isn't bland whatsoever. But that's neither here nor there. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a website review. If you have a website yourself that you want to have me review, drop it in the comments down below, and hopefully I'll get to it. Regardless, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time.